Yo, what's poppin' everybody? It's the Saber054 here with a brand new deck profile using cards from Paradox Rift, of course. And I think this is going to be a favorite for many people because we're using a Kanto favorite, Mewtwo EX. So this Pokemon, obviously they got it out, and same set, we get this Xatu too. They work together, of course, because I'm a rebel. I plan to do a whole entirely different thing. I was gonna use Xatu with Slacking, hence why this deck is called Slackza for Slacking and Xatu, but it didn't work out. It was inconsistent, needing the Path of the Peaks, or just the fact that Slacking needed 4 energies to make the attack as opposed to 3. It screwed me over a lot of the times. So I said, okay, whatever, let me just try some different stuff. I tried out the Power Ranger thing. What's it called? Oh god, Revavroom, I think. No, that's a different Pokemon. The little like Mega Man thing that evolves from the little Charcadet thing, whatever it's called. It does 200 if it's against an EX stage 1 Psychic Pokemon. That didn't work out either. And then I said, okay, fuck it, we gotta use Mewtwo, but then I thought I'll use Mewtwo V-Star with Mewtwo EX. That didn't work out too well. So then finally, in the end, we're just gonna do the conventional Mewtwo EX and Xatu from the same set. That's it. But this deck can be pretty nice. I mean, this thing kind of works like Darkrai in a way, like other Pokemon before it. You need a lot of specific energy on the field, and you can do a lot of damage. Works on energies on all of your Pokemon. It doesn't have to be a Mewtwo. And obviously, Xatu is going to help you out a lot with this. So, Mewtwo EX, standard basic EX Pokemon, 230 HP is okay. We're going to boost this further with the Charm thing. Transfer, charge, attack can be okay maybe in the beginning if you can't do much, but you did get like a bunch of Psychic energies in the discard pile through maybe Ultra Ball or the Earthen Vessel. Maybe you can make use of that. But Photon Kinesis is the main attack. It does 30 more damage for each Psychic energy on the board. Now, we're gonna need a lot to do meaningful damage, but because this is a basic Pokemon, if you can just start doing a little bit of damage in the beginning, and then gradually you get stronger and stronger, that's where the real advantage happens, like the real boost for this deck. The real advantage. Whatever. Then we do the engine. It's going to be 4 Xatu and max out the Xatu as well. Perhaps you could get away with 3, a 3-3 line. I did have like I think a 3-3 line in other, not the Slacking deck, but the Mewtwo V-Star version. I think I had a 3-3 line. I tested with it, and the other like stage 1 dude. What the hell is its name? Anyway, whatever. But for this Mewtwo, just a basic Pokemon, we max it out. Standard stuff. And then I got Mewtwo or Mew EX. So this is a tech attacker slash draw card perhaps. And it's got free retreat as well, which is important for this deck. Promote this and then put the energies on the Mewtwo when something dies. Just put them where you want them to. Otherwise, you just gotta promote like things like Xatu or Natu, manually attach an energy and then hope you have enough of these other guys out to use the effect and put energies on your attackers. When you promote a free retreating Pokemon like this, it just works out better. But Mew EX is nice as a tech because with genome hacking, you can copy an attack like from Charizard EX and do high damage. So that's pretty good. Restart might give you a little bit of draw power like the old Uranguru, might not be too bad. This can't be a liability with just 180, HP. I don't always bench it down. But for the tech attack and for the free retreat, it's nice a lot of the times. Alright. And then the other 2 Pokemon, it's the Manaphy for bench protection. Just get this out of the way. I have this, why not? For, Xatu and Natu and whatever. They're kind of small. And I got this Holo Mewtwo as well from Crowns and Neath. This Pokemon has the exact same attack, the Psy Pump, It's pretty much the same as the Mewtwo EX, but this one needs a Psychic. This one does it colorless, but it's the same thing to one of your Pokemon. So yeah, this lets you put them whatever, but pretty similar. But we just have this as a regular basic attacker to hit like wall Mimikyus if they come up. Limit Break does 90 for 3, so it gets the job done even before the bonus. But when you do get the bonus, if your opponent is at 3 or fewer prizes, it does 180 for 3, which is quite good. This is going to soften up some big Pokemon, and then we come in and finish them off later. So that's not too bad. As far as regular, you know, Psychic Pokemon are concerned, I thought this was the best one from when I looked around. So we got it in. So it's a heavy Mewtwo theme. Mew and Mewtwo theme. Quite fitting for the Archetype lovers out there. Okay. Next up, we got a lot of trainers. Lots of them. Max out the Nest Ball. Max out... where are you? The Fog Crystal. There's no Level Ball. I was looking for Level Ball, but no, I don't have Level Balls in this deck. We got this instead. If this dude was 90 HP, then yeah, it would have been... Level Ball would have been great, but instead I favor this hoe. Where is she? Arazil. We'll get to her later, but for item cards, I mean, Fog Crystal maxed out. This is good. Lets me get Psychic Pokemon and Psychic Energies too, so it's nice. But I still got the Earthen Vessels. This is a heavy-duty energy searching card. You know, you get 2. And this guy is pretty much your draw engine as well. You want to get this dude out, and you don't care about using supporters that much. I mean, you want to, but you want to get Psychic Energies, you attach them, you draw cards, then you get your other Xatu, you keep going. It's that kind of a deck. I mean, I even thought of maybe using this with Shadow Rider Calyrex EX, just using them together, Super Turbo. But Calyrex is it's just too bad with its weakness and being a VMAX. It's just gonna die too easy to Charizard. But I mean, it is pretty much the same ability, you could say, and better, because it just works on any Pokemon for this one. But anyway, that's what we got. I mean, max out the trekking shoes, more turbo, straight draw shit necessary for this deck. And then I got 1 energy retrieval. Sometimes, you know, get those energies from the discard pile, keep going. I mean, I only run 12. You don't really discard, but maybe you might run out of gas, so nice to have a little bit of recovery. So that's one of the cards that does this here. Ultra Ball, just one of these because I don't really want to discard much. I got the 1 switch, tech switch might be handy, and then the Bravery Charm. I always call this a different name, but it's the charm we put on the Mewtwo, giving it that 50 HP. It's going to put it in the 280 range. It makes it much better. It's nice on the Mewtwo as well, you know, the regular one. Make it a little bit harder to kill. So just 2 copies of this, we could kind of afford it since we got the space. And for the supporter cards, I mean, yeah, only 1 Ultra Ball, and I got this stuff the way I have it. It's because I'm trying to favor this hoe, Arazil. So this lets me grab 3 evolution Pokemon as long as they're not rule box. So basically this is just here to get the Xatus. Get them out as soon as possible. And then the extra copy, I can just discard it, not use it. It doesn't matter, but we just want to get the Xatuses out quickly. That's the point. And this helps me do it. As opposed to just having more Ultra Balls, it only gets me 1 thing, and then I discard stuff. This is just gonna work because, yeah, it's a supporter, but I can grab a bunch of Xatus and then I can just draw cards with them. So it just works out. What else do we got? I mean, some standard stuff. Max out the Eono. I got the 1 tech Copycat. I got 1 Shauna too. Solid, well, not solid, but I mean standard, okay, let's just say that. Shuffle and draw 5 since we don't have Cynthia. And I got the Schoolgirl as well. This is in here because instead of using other supporters that shuffle and draw, like using more Shaunas, just go for that straight draw once again. when you draw a lot of stuff with Xatu, you don't want to be shuffling stuff back in, and it makes things like Shauna Copycat, you know, weaker. So a little bit of straight draw is nice with Schoolgirl. What else we got? I'm going all over the place, but I think the deck speaks for itself. I got Tulip as well. This is a new card from the new set as well. It makes sense in this deck. The only problem with it is I have it in place for Miriam, and it almost does it does almost everything Miriam does in this deck better, because we get the stuff in hand, but you don't draw cards and it can't recover Mewtwo. So that's the problem. You only get Psychic Energies and Psychic Pokemon back. You get them in hand. You can get up to 4. So it's good for recovery. I mean, like Miriam, and I can get energies too. So it's going to act like a retrieval. So it makes sense in this deck, but it's a little bit unfortunate I can't recover the Mewtwo. So we kind of have to risk it because I have it in place of Miriam. I can't run both in this deck. It'd be too much. So yeah. And I do only run 3 Mewtwo's. Maybe you could do the 4th and drop, I don't know, like Mew-EX or maybe Manaphy if you want to do that. Or maybe drop like a Trekking Shoes. But I just have 3. Maybe it's a bit risky, but it is what it is. I mean, that's how I use the deck. That's because when I was using this with Slacking, I also had like 3 Slacking hits in, so I thought make it work with 3 Mewtwo's, see if we can do that. You got other attackers too. I mean, Mewtwo as well, maybe Mew is gonna work out too, depending on your opponent's deck. You'll use this, but yeah. And the last card to cover is the Stadium of Choice, Path to the Peak in this deck. It does not affect us at all besides the Mew, which we will rarely use anyway. And it's going to shut down a lot of things. This card is great. I'm going to miss it when it rotates out, not going to lie. But it's really good. We don't have any Radiant Pokemon. I don't really see any that would really benefit this deck. I don't want to use Greninja to dump my Psychic Energies to draw. It's kind of pointless. We use this guy for that. Just attach them and draw. And I mean, what else am I going to put? Like Venusaur, there's no point. Serena, we don't really tank much. So instead, I just didn't put anything in. Same for, you know, Vs and V-Stars. Like I've said, I tried to make this work with Slacking, Mewtwo V-Star. Maybe eventually, if I just kept playing, it could have worked with Slacking, but I was just cursed. And I was like, fuck it. Mewtwo did better. Surprise, surprise. This is basically the deck. I mean, Boss's Orders, I forgot about this guy too, but you guys would know he's in the 1 copy. And the 12 Psychic Energies, it should be enough for you to see them, attach them with Xatu's effect, and get some manual attachments in too. So this is the deck, Mewtwo. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to post some matches. I don't know if I'm going to post any other like Paradox Shift decks after this. Maybe we'll try out some different stuff. Or, I don't know, I guess maybe I'll use the monkeys, try and do something. We'll see, maybe Garchomp, I don't know. This set gave us a lot of sort of archetype theme decks you can use. Alright, and that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share the video with your friends, and of course, I'll see you guys on the matches. What